going on, Silverback Nation? It's Patrick and Rico here for our Super Bowl episode. And yes, here we are. You have wanted it. You've requested it. My DMs are filled to the brim, to the max, to the roof with people wanting Super Bowl plays from Silverback Bets. Well, here we go. I've got 3 plays for you. 2 1-unit plays and 1 2-unit play. That's so big. It's big. It's huge. It might even be the biggest, the best, the boldest. I might even put 3 units on it. It's something. Let's start with the first 2. We look at this game and how it's going to be played, and these teams are both so very good. And the most popular prop right now, of course, is Travis Kelce anytime touchdown, Travis Kelce receptions, and Travis Kelce yards. While I do think it's possible for Kelce to have a big game, let me talk to you a bit about the 49ers defense. Where they excel is the middle of the field. Greenlaw and Fred Warner are masters of stopping other teams' tight ends. They're masters of taking away the passing game in the middle of the field with zone coverage. I would stay away from that. On the other side, George Kittle, very popular prop. Very popular. He's got long hair. Who knows how long it'll be? Very long. Maybe he's a hockey player. Maybe he's Canadian. I don't know. Maybe there's too many Canadians. But I'm not feeling Kittle. It's his yards prop is 50+, over 3.5 catches. The way Kittle works is he's going to have either 2 or 3 catches for 30 yards or 6 or 7 for 110. Kansas City's defense is very good. He never ends up right in the middle, and more often than not, he ends up on the lower side of that. We're talking props. We're looking props. And notice I left out a few players on both sides on accident because one of them is the humdinger. One of them is the big 2-unit banger. This first bet today for 1 unit, it's Patrick Mahomes to throw over 1.5 touchdowns, to throw 2+ touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes in 17 playoff games has thrown 39 touchdowns. He's had at least 2 touchdowns in 71% of his playoff games this season. In my opinion, the San Francisco 49ers secondary is the weakest unit in this matchup. I like Mahomes to stretch the perimeter. We talked about how Greenlaw and Warner, Niners defense over the middle, very good, very good. Not so good on the perimeter. I think it's going to be a lot of Mahomes and Rashee Rice. Patrick Mahomes over 1.5 touchdowns. Pick number 2. We're looking at the game, Silverback Nation. And when I handicap games, I compare units. Let's do that for a minute. Coaching staff, Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid's been there. He's won it. Kyle Shanahan's a great coach, but Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo, edge goes there. Quarterback, Brock Mahomes. Brock's been very impressive this year, but the edge goes to Mahomes. He's the best player in football. Running back unit. Edge goes to San Francisco. How can it not? Christian McCaffrey. Receiving core, including tight ends. Kittle, Ayuk, Debo, Travis, Rashee Rice, Marquez. Edge goes to San Francisco. Offensive line. Now, San Francisco has the best player on both offensive lines in Trent Williams. Offensive line unit, edge, Kansas City. And Trent Williams is dinged up. Defensive line, again, San Francisco has the best defensive player on both units. Bosa. Advantage, defensive line unit, Kansas City. Linebacking core. Advantage, San Francisco, hands down. Secondary, perhaps the biggest advantage on the board. Hands down, Kansas City. San Francisco's secondary, as I mentioned earlier, is the worst unit in this game. And the best player in this game, Patrick Mahomes, going up against the worst unit in this game, the San Francisco 49ers secondary. As someone who's been there, who's won it, is that guy, is him, as they say. If you're giving me, you're giving us, you're giving Silverback Nation and all bettors 2.5 points with Kansas City, that's my bet. Kansas City plus 2.5. I'll take that 24-23 loss. I'll take any one of the wins. I'm not taking the money line because I love taking the points in a close game. Patrick Mahomes, over 1.5 touchdown passes. Kansas City Chiefs, plus 2.5. I talked about a third bet. The one that's big, it's huge. I've never seen something so big. It's a 2-unit play. It's going to be for Jungle members only. If you'd like to become a Jungle member, silverbackjungle.com. Costs about $1 a day. You'll get a ping to your phone as soon as you sign up. It's not going to miss. It's a player prop. Believe me, it's not going to miss. You can sign up for the week, sign up for the month. You get at least 5 plays a day pinged to your phone every single day, as well as any added or live bets that I make. But this 2-unit Super Bowl play is sure to hit. Become a member. Become a Jungle member. Silverbackjungle.com. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And I will see you Monday for the NBA with a little more money in your pocket.